SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's week.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger offense readying for their first possession, and it's Justin Herbert at the helm in his second season now out of Oregon.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of a season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And Jared Cook's been doing this for a lot of years, the last 2 in New Orleans. The Chargers turned to him after losing Hunter Henry to New England in free agency, and they made a nice decision.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Herbert. And this is Cook with a grab. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 64 yards and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
The Browns set to go on offense for the first time, led by Baker Mayfield in his 4th season now from Oklahoma.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Open man, completes it to Claypool.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Mayfield looks to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's the All-Pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Oh, he shifts past him, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Allen's first catch, good for a first down.
And a big part of Justin Herbert's success as a rookie was having a guy like Keenan Allen to throw to. Allen's averaged over 100 catches a year the last 4 years. No matter who's throwing it, they can count on him.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
On the give, this is Eckler. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. A handoff, it's Eckler. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Herbert. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Throwing, Mayfield.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaims center stage.
He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. 23 yards the pickup there.
And Mike Williams was a 1,000-yard receiver in 2019 and had to battle through some bumps and bruises in 2020. He's known for his big plays downfield, but he also can make the dependable catch as well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. On 2nd down, Eckler. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That'll be complete to Cook. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 32. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On first and 10, Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. 7 yards to pick up there. Second and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Out of the gun, Eckler running it, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hopkins' kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Browns to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 24. They go play action. Mayfield. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Second and 10. To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Mayfield. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A first down throw for Mayfield. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 more there and another first down. Now Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Mayfield. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns add on to their lead. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cook. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on.
Okay. Well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out.
From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Harris. Finding some room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. They'll toss to Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Mayfield now. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Ross. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the rookie Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take it.
Gostkowski for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Herbert's throw taken in by Cook.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception.
Picked off at the 46. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw here.
Throw left side, taken in by Claypool.
That catch good for only a couple.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kenneth Murray. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Ty Long now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Oh, eluding the tackle. He's still on his feet. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On the delay, here's Harris. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game. And that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Finds Roberts left side.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Again, Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. On second and very short, Herbert. And his pass incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. He finds his man, complete. That's Cook. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw pulled in by Roberts here.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Herbert operating from the red zone. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Second down and 8.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Chargers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Herbert.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And they run with Harris off the option.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. On second down now, it's Harris. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It's